Hey, boys and girls, says that we're live. I'm finally here. Sorry I am late again, but I'm learning. They let me know that they can see me and hear me and everything, and well, you won't be able. I will. While Bill, hang on just a second. I realized what part of my problem was. Okay, you're not seeing me because you're seeing the flash screen that precedes me. There's me. How about that? Can you see me now? How's everybody doing? It's a little colder in Cary today. Today's high temperature, I think, was about 66 degrees, and it stayed cloudy most of the day. Good thing I had to get a lot of work done. Got a couple of announcements to make, a couple of things I want to talk about. Thank you, Steve. It was better before, wasn't it? Okay, here's one of the things that I need to bring up and I need to talk about. Shipping packages, taking care of shipping and taking care of holding people's shipments and taking care of getting all that done. Yes, it's my full-time job. It's what I do. But it has become very difficult with the number of people, number of orders, number of everything else I've got. So let's do this. Got an offer to make. Let's see who wants to take up on it. I am willing to hold your items for you for the month and mail once a month if you will join a program where you pay me $20 one time per month for your shipping. And all of the auction items that you win and all of the auctions that you have won over this past month, I put all of it together in one box and mail it to you all at once. Now, as you're going through the month and winning items, I'll bill you for those items, but I won't bill you for any shipping. So basically, you're only going to get billed for the items that you win. And then at the end of the month, I'll bill you once for your shipping. You pay your shipping bill, and then I'll turn around and ship everything to you. Whether it be a medium flat rate box, a large flat rate box, doesn't make any difference. If it takes 2 boxes, I don't care. Doesn't matter. I would rather be able to ship once a month and just ship everything than to have to break everything down every week to everybody. And then, I ship a package to you today. I mean, I shipped a whole lot of packages out today. And then tomorrow, I know that I would have a whole lot of stuff that I could add to those packages simply because I just got it all started over again. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't really want to do it that way. The way I want to handle things is I want to hold everything for people, and I've got containers. I've got a place to do it. I've even got a shelf built for this purpose. Is to take, let's say I'm just looking at a name right now, just as an example, Todd Carmen. Todd Carmen wins and buys stuff today. Then we have roll reveals this week. We do the roll reveals. He buys coins in the roll reveals. Next week, he buys 10 rolls of coins. The following week, he buys 25 rolls of coins. But then at the end of the month, right around Halloween, I sent him a bill for $20 for shipping. He pays that $20 shipping bill, and I take all of his winnings throughout the month, put it all together, and mail it out. Now, for anyone who wants to do that, you need to let Penny Parent know, and she'll get you on that system. Penny Parent, just make note of who wants to be in. James says he's in. Todd, by thumbs up, I'm assuming is in. Dana's in. So we need to make sure that this message is spread to all of the people in the auction so that they will understand. And the roll reveal community, the people who are here to do it and want to be a part of, save some shipping dollars and save some time. Save some of my time. Save some of your time. Pay your shipping bill all at once at the end of the month. Now, there is going to be the occasion that I can get it all inside of a medium flat rate box. And I can ship a medium flat rate box. And a medium flat rate box cost me around $14. Okay, so I got another $5 there, or $6. Slay me. I'm making a little bit of money for packing stuff and holding on to it for an entire month while you continue making winnings and buying things. This also includes anything that you buy from me. It includes anything that you buy from me on Facebook or anything. Say you send me a message and you say, hey, do you have any rolls of 1981D? Yeah, I do. Well, could you add 10 to my box? Yes, I can add 10 to your box. I add those to your box. I bill you for the 10 rolls, and then you only pay for the shipping on that when I send the whole box to you. What type of mic am I using? I don't even know. Uru, I think. I can't remember. It's I don't know. It's a $50 mic I got off of Amazon. I don't know much about mics. Got a shock mount on it. It's a nifty little thing. It's got one of these little socks on it so that I don't spittle into my microphone. Microscope sitting right over here. I have a microscope right there, a microphone here, and I've got another microscope here, which, by the way, needs to be working. Hang on just a moment. Let me see what my issue is with why it is not working. Rid of that. And I need to hang on just a second, folks. I have an issue. Nope. Doesn't seem to be working. This isn't good. Hang on, let me get my Dynoscope working real quick. So that's the idea that I've got. Anyhow, another thing, big announcement. Coppercoins this week goes over 20,000 images on the website. 20,000 images. I don't know of 20,000 images of any one series of any coin anywhere on the planet except at Coppercoins. If you know of it somewhere else, let me know. And I'll work on beating their record. I really need to find out why this Dynolite doesn't like to work when I want it to work. And get it turned back on here. Oh, wait. I think I know what it is. Got it done. There. Now I might be able to get it working. Hang on just a minute. Hey! Got it back. I got it figured out. This thing ain't gonna beat me. Make sure it works. Yeah, it does. There we go. Just a nickel I happen to have up on the screen. All right. So we know that works. Good deal. It's going to be a relatively short auction. I didn't have time to put everything together the way I wanted to, so next week is going to be the reveal of the large auction, the first big auction since I moved to North Carolina. Right now, this is just kind of an abbreviated version. Is the new lot list up? It should be. If you go to coppercoins.com/auction, and then you hit Control F5, it should reload to the newest version. And the first lot up for bids tonight will be a 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent. That's what you should see anyway. Still having a little bit of trouble getting myself together here. Hang on. What? Okay. All right. Let me find my chat again. For some reason, my chat quit working on me. Here we go. All right. Now I'm back. And there we go. Okay. This is Coin Night Live Auctions number 12, hosted by Chuck Daughtry. Today is the 8th of October. We are running about 20 minutes late. It is 20 minutes past 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and we're ready to get started. And, see here. Here's our first auction up for bids. I've changed the lot numbers, and we're actually working now on a different form than before. I've got to change these auction lot numbers again. But anyhow, first lot up for bids is a 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent. This is a nice uncirculated coin. It is a nice coin. It's pretty. It has a lot of color. It's a nice brown coin with a lot of luster. Start this one off at $14. How many bidders we have out there? Looks like we've got 35 people out there watching. I can't keep live chat up. I understand why. Okay. Any interest in a 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent? Give it just another couple of seconds, then we'll move on. All right. Let me move on to the next item up for bids. Next item, lot 1202, is a 1916D Lincoln Cent. Near full detail. It's a nice XF to higher end XF coin. It's a nice coin. It has a little bit of luster on it. There's a little bit of wood grain going on here. 1916D is not very easy to find in this condition. And this one's less than $20. Let's get something going here. I had somebody a couple of weeks ago ask me for early Lincolns. Could I get some early Lincolns back up there? Here they are. Dana gives us a bid of $16. I'll go ahead and start the clock with Dana's bid. Now that isn't what I wanted to bring. Here we go. Now we got the clock started. A wonderful and great fisherman angler Penny Parent is calling the bids this evening. And I believe Jody Gomez will probably be calling time because I haven't seen Amber in here yet. James has a current bid of $17 with just over 35 seconds left to go. Hey Blues, how you doing? Nice sharp details on this coin, folks. Here's Sherman. Hey buddy. He's in here smelling the goods. Gotta make sure that there's nothing to abscond. Dana calls $20 bid, around 4 seconds left. Hello, Mr. Betts. And Jody calls time with Dana's bid at $20 as the high bidder. Thank you, Dana. Right. On to the next item. We have a 1917 Lincoln Cent. This one's not uncirculated. I forgot to change the wording on that. This is an AU coin. It is a decent AU coin. Let me check to make sure. Let's just start this thing at $12. They don't want to get me started at $12. Let's do a starting bid at $12 on this. I forgot to change my slide. Let's see. I'm looking for the value on this right now. Retail value, so I'll know to be below the retail. I like to stay below retail value on stuff. Retail on a 1917 in AU50 is $10. Let's try $8. Let's move it down to $8. Who wants to start this at $8? Anyone? Hello, Hidden. How you doing today? Got Todd bidding in at 15 on this. AZ Coins, how you doing? I have been doing as well as I can for the day. It's been a very busy day. Very busy day. Been shaking my tail all day long. Get the timer started on this one so we can count it down last 60 seconds. James goes up 16 on it. Beats Todd out at 15. And with about 30 seconds left, I see James Dowdle has a high bid of $16. We're starting the fall festivals, starting the cooler weather, jacket weather. The leaves are starting to change colors and they're starting to fall out of the trees a little bit. But I tell you what, I've missed having seasons. Living in Florida, you just don't get the seasons like you do here up north. Funny that I call North Carolina north, but I guess it is. 700 miles north of where I just lived. My puppy dog sure is loving it. And time, James Dowdle gets this one at $16. Thank you, sir. Let's move on to the next item. The ever popular 10 rolls of wheat pennies, mixed dates. Got a bunch of mixed wheat cents that I'm rolling up. Got these things in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. There's some in the teens here and there, but don't expect any of those to be that great of condition. But there's a number of pretty decent 30s and 40s. I even make sure I throw back in some earlier mint mark stuff to make sure that there's decent coins in there. Now, some of the mixtures that I get from other places only include 40s and 50s or S mints or something like that. I try tossing everything back together. I like for everything to be more or less not necessarily unsearched. I'm not going to call anything I sell unsearched, except for the stuff that actually is. But like wheat cents like this, I'm expecting there's probably not going to be any massive, 1914D or 1909S VDBs in here. But, you could find a 26S here and there. You could find some nicer coins, some nicer issues. 1922D there could be. Not guaranteeing anything, but I don't pull any of that stuff out, is basically the point here. I tell you what, we got a bid up to $17. Let me do this. Let me just back it down to $15 and just make it an offer at $15. Whoever wants it at $15 can buy up to 3 of them. Up to 3 apiece at $15. Who'd like in on this at $15? Sing Jay says they want to bid in one. $15. Todd's in for one. It is better than the cereal for sure. James is in for one. Thank you, Mr. Dowdle. Been off for 15. You can take up to 3. Donald Harmon wants one. Donald Harmon. Gotta get your name right, buddy. Donald Harmon wants one. Mystic Wolf wants one. Mystical Wolf, haven't seen you in a little while. Welcome back in. Were you here last week? You were here last week. I don't think I noticed you. That's weird. Right, I'm guessing that's as far as we're going to go with the number of people who actually want one. Now, let me move on to the next item. Just remember, these are still available. I do have some remaining. Moving on to the next item up for bids, we have a 1981S Type 2 proof set. Now, this Type 2 proof set, the coins that are always important in a Type 2 proof set are the dollar and the cent. The dollar and the cent in this set are Type 2. However, I believe the nickel and the quarter, or the nickel and the dime, are Type 1. And that's pretty common to have the mint marks mixed up. Let me grab the set real quick and we'll look at the mint marks. Let's see. Let me get one under focus here so that I don't blind everybody. Okay. Now, here's the Lincoln Cent. It does have a little bit of color on it too, but some of this is just the plastic and the way the plastic is reflecting. But that is a Type 2 mint mark right there. It has flatness along the ridge line on the top. Now, let's look at the nickel. That's a Type 2. That's a clear S. Let's look at the quarter. Quarter is a Type 1. That's not a clear S. The top of the S and the bottom of the S touch the center. See if I can get a good... That's about the best look you're going to get. Here's a $50. The $50 is a Type 2. I'm sorry about these colors shifting. The colors are all shifting because of the plastic that the proof set is in. Not much I can do about that. I'm not going to open the set. And you'll see that the dollar is a Type 2. This is a clear S dollar. Now this does have some haze on it. You can see the haze in the fields. Let me take it up to the dime, and the dime is a Type 1. The dime is a filled S. So the dime and, which one? The quarter are the two that are the filled S type. No, that's a clear S. So it's just the dime. That's a filled S. There's the nickel again. The Lincoln Cent, which is a really important one, but it has that mark on it. So generally, these things sell for $150, $200. I'm starting this one off at $65. $65 gets you a Type 2 dollar coin, where if you can get the haze off of it, which is easy to do, then you can probably get anywhere between $60 and $80 just for that one coin. Then you have the other 5 coins, one of them being the Lincoln Cent, which is a very tough date. You get one of these in real high grade, and you're talking about, a $200 to $300 coin. In this grade, probably $20, because it does have a splash of yuck on it. Or at $65 for the whole set. This is an original proof set. Now, it does not come with the original box. It does not come with the original papers. But it does come with all of the coins, and the set is intact and sealed as issued. Is there any interest on this one at $65? Being there no interest at $65, I would accept an offer. Anyone want to make an offer on this? Here's the quarter again. This is a Type 2 quarter. Nickel is a Type 2. The Lincoln Cent again, Type 2. I wonder what this looks like when I focus in close. Bet I can get a good... Nope, that's as far as it goes. I can't get closer on a proof set. They're too thick. Okay, no offers. And we will move on. Next lot, 1924D. Lincoln Cent. Now this one does have a scrape on the obverse through the nose and up in front of the face. But for the price, you're talking about a coin that's worth at least double what I'm charging for it here. And I'm just doing this to get movement on it, to see what we can come up with. Got a 1924D. This one's in VG condition, VG to fine. This is one of those years where the branch mint coins had a lot of problems with detail. The dies, especially the reverse dies, had been used extensively. Just didn't get very far. with minting the coins. Is this thing on? Are we watching? Hey, Sand Hoarder. All right. No interest in a 1924D. I will move on to the next item up for bids. You think you're watching HSN or QVC? I try to be as professional as I can about it, and I try to give everyone a great deal. Speaking of great deals, here it is, 1930, Philadelphia Mint. Uncirculated Lincoln cent with nice luster starting at $5. Pop this one off. This is lot number 1207. We're going to pop this one off at $5. And Mystical Wolf and Steve Smith give me bids of $5. Somebody's got to climb ahead. And remember, up to $10 we do accept 50-cent increments on bids. Mr. Dowdle bids $7. Steve Smith gives us an $8 bid. And James Dowdle comes back with a $9 bid. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer on this one. I got some special stuff coming up for all you people who aren't saying much. Steve Smith's at $10 on this one. James is at 11. Stephen Dallas, if you're falling behind the crowd, you might want to refresh your browser, buddy. You got to refresh often when you're on a live broadcast on YouTube. Servers tend to get clogged up with people. When they do, your bandwidth starts messing up on you. All right, we got time on this. Mr. Dowdle is a winner at $11. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And thanks everyone else for your bids. Move on to the next item. We have a 1945 Philadelphia Lincoln Cent Gem BU. It's a full red gem coin. Nice luster on this one. Start this off at $12. Mystical Wolf comes in with a $12 bid, and I'll start the timer. We're well within our normal routine for the evening now. Sherman is over on his pillow sleeping. I can tell because of the breeze in the room and loud snoring noise that isn't me. This is a very nice, very well struck coin for a mid-40s Philadelphia Mint coin. If you remember the Mercury Dimes, when they minted the Mercury Dimes in Philadelphia in 1945, almost none of them came with full strike. Lincoln Cents tend to have that same issue. Yet this one, United States of America, is nice, full, and bold throughout, and the top of the O and 1 is really nice and bold. Hey, Amber. And we've got time with Mr. Dowdle, the winner, at $13. Thank you, sir, for your bids, and thanks everyone else for your bids, too. Let's move on to the next item. We have a 1948 Philadelphia minted Lincoln cent. A nice full red coin. I'm going to start this one at $6. $6 is very inexpensive for a 1948 coin. If you get into the 66 and 67 grades, you'll know why quickly. 1948 Philadelphia Lincoln cents and MS66 and 67 quickly go above $100. 67's worth nearly $1,000. I don't even know that a 68 exists. If it did, it would be thousands. Mystical Wolf starts us off at $6 on this one. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. Be watching here in the next few days for the new auction lots for next week come online. Sorry, I've been a little late getting these things together over the past few weeks, but I'm finally putting my foot down about shipping, and I'm not able to continue to keep up with everybody's packages at different times. Hello, AB Silver. I'd like to make it so that we can get everybody together, get everything together, get all their boxes together, and ship everything in one day. And leave more time for digging through coins and doing roll reveals and having auctions. Because I am operating by myself with this stuff. And Jody calls time. Hello, Jeremy. You got a package out today, too. Steve Smith is our winner at $9. I appreciate it, Steve. Thank you for your bids. Next item up for bid is a 1930D double die reverse, number 1. I'll get this out so that we can take a good close look at it. A lot of extra thickness going on around the upper part of the design through the E and the pluribus, the wheat stalks. You come down to the bottom and even the stems are a little thicker than they should be. This is a Class 6 distended hub double die. Ranks up there in visibility. I believe this one is a 3-star double die reverse. This one's a nice, extremely fine coin. We're starting this off at $15. It's about half of what its general value is. I'm going to get this one out to a new home for a good price. Mr. Dowdle gives us a $15 bid on this one. I'm sorry, we run out of time. I'll call time now. I keep forgetting when I'm over on that view. You can't see the clock. So Mr. Dowdle bid $15 on it. He'll take it at $15. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you for your bid. Let me move on to the next item. Now, this is copper, folks. This is basically bronze Lincoln cents from, there might be a few wheats in there, but most of them are going to range 1959 to 1982. I'll tell you what this is. When I'm going through rolls, when I'm going through coins and bags and rolls and whatnot and everything else, Every time I run across the more solid copper, the 95% copper Lincoln cents, and they don't meet up to my criteria for what goes in a BU roll, they go into a bucket. And those coins get rolled up by the 50 coin roll, and they go packaged into the vacuum seal plastic like this at 10 rolls per, and I sell them at $8. Thanks, Amber. Let me change over here real quick. This bucket right here is my current bucket that I'm going to be working from. This right here, it says copper on it. You see the general condition of the coins in there. I mean, most of them are pretty decent coins, but there's a number of coins that are not the best, but they're also not just junk. But I wouldn't buy any of these for the collectible value. I would buy them for the simple fact that they're older coins and the copper may be worth hanging on to, or at least some people believe that. Selling these at $8 a piece. Let me know how many you would like. I'll make sure to get one in your package for you. They're 10 rolls for $8. 80 cents a roll. Let's try not to crowd everything up and speak at once. Here we go. Mystical Wolf will take one. And just remember, I have those available. I'm going to move on to the next item. 10 rolls for $8. It's 80 cents a roll. Just let us know from here to the end of the show how many of these you would like. I'll get them in your package. Move on to the next item. We have special item 1998 Close AM Lincoln Cent. It's NGC Proof 69 Ultra Cameo. These things, people, are rare as hen's teeth. I don't know how many of them have shown up. Donald Harmon says he wants one of the packages of copper. Now, there's been a lot of confusion over the years about what's what and what's not. In 1994, the design that had been the normal design for 1992 was transitioned over to proof use and was used on the proof Lincoln cents thereafter, from 1994 and thereafter. This was the one that has the space between the A and the M of America, or what's known as the wide AM. 1993 began the use of a reverse that had the A and the M nearly touching one another. That we call the close AM because they are close together. 1993, both the business strike and proof coins had that close AM. 1994, the proof coins spread back out to the wide AM, but the business strike coins stayed with the close AM. So from 1994 through 2008, you should have close AM on the business strike coins. But on the proof coins, you're supposed to have the wide AM. This is what the close AM proof looks like. These coins are special. They run anywhere between $275 and $325. That's $325. $275 to $325. And you're listening to the guy who happened to be the person who bought the Discovery set back in 2001 and sold the very first one of these ever It was in the original proof set case, in the original proof set box. Purchased it, and then I sold it for $1,200 to a collector in Texas. And I hadn't seen another one for another good 4 or 5 years after that. This coin is one of those. Now, there's the same thing happened in 1999 where they accidentally used the close AM on some of the proofs. Those are relatively common compared to this, even though those are difficult to find. The 1999 close AM cents, they run at roughly $100 to $150. The 98s are rare. The 98 by far is the rarest of all of the 98, 99, 2000 transition Lincoln cents. Now, of course, the 1992 transitional cent is the rarest of all. But this 1998 is a serious heavy hitter for anybody's collection. It was graded by NGC as Proof 69 Ultra Cameo. That's one step down from what would be known as a perfect grade. The perfect grade, quote unquote perfect grade, would have this at an NGC Proof 70 Ultra Cameo. Those run over $2,000 for one grade difference. I'll let you guys take a look at it for another minute here. Decide whether or not you want to put a placement bid up there of $225 to get this started. $225, you're going to be close to $100 under. Can't do that, Todd. Sorry. I cannot take payments on this as a consignment item. Hidden goes $225 on this one. Thank you, sir. $225 on the 98S Close AM. See if there's any takers above $225. $225, I'd take a $10 increment, $235. Have $225 looking for $235. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer on this one. Stephanie doesn't have to know. See? Everyone's going to die. Everyone. For some of us, it just doesn't take quite as long. Add a 0 to the price. That way she'll die before you do. I promise not to tell her. I won't tell her anything. Running down to about 20 seconds left on this if anybody wants to step in and save Hidden Numismatist with a $235 bid. And I'm showing time with one single bidder of $225 in Hidden Numismatist. Yes, you'll get free shipping, Hidden. I appreciate it. Thank you for your bid, sir. All right. Congratulations on a purchase of a beautiful coin. All right. We've done this before. Let's do it again. Grab bags. I'm sure that some of you guys have gotten your grab bags. And some of you have found some really good stuff in those grab bags. I'm just out to check and see if anybody wants to double up on their grab bags. Or if, well, Mystical Wolf already wants one. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put $20 worth of value in your bag for $10. And if you are in my program for shipping, I could probably throw some rolls in there too. I'm going to have die varieties. I'm going to have singles. Some of the things that I've put in there before. Some of the grab bags that I've had before have had uncirculated 1909 Lincolns in them. I've had some 1935S uncirculated Lincolns. I've had some decent repunchment marks, some double dies, a few error coins, knickknacks and trinkets thrown in. You get well over your money's worth. Never had anybody complain. Mystical Wolf will take one. Donald takes one. Deep South Coin Scout takes one. Sing J takes one. Todd Carmen takes one. Welcome in, Deep South. Haven't seen you this evening. I've got a whole new pile of stuff to go through. I'm going to start adding to the vault of items that I pull out of for these grab bags. Copper Kingdom will take two. And once I really get moving on this, I don't even slow down. I just start throwing stuff in there. Mint set pieces, proof sets, you name it. Ten Hoarder takes two. Benjamin Marler will take three. Hello, Benjamin. I haven't seen you yet today. You've probably been here. I just haven't paid attention. Now, for anyone here who was not here when we first started, I want to let you know that I'm starting a new shipping program. If you are willing to wait until the end of the month to get everything that you have bought and won from me, all you have to do is let us know that you would be a part of our program where you pay $20 per month for shipping. That's all you pay the entire month for everything you win, everything you're going to get. I put it all together at the end of the month and ship it to you for that $20. That saves you from $4 here, $4 there, $8 here, $4 there. That adds up fast. Mr. Dowdle will take one. Please let us know that if you want to be in on our special buying or special shipping program. I don't even have a name for it yet. Amazon would kill me, or I'd call it Coppercoins Prime. You pay $20 a month. You get everything held and put together in one package, shipped to you all at once at the end of the month. Benjamin Marler says he's in. We done with grab bags with James Dowdle? Let us help you save. Orange, you glad I saved for you? Benjamin Marlowe will take 4 total. Awesome, folks. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's see what happens when we move on to the next item. Remember that I do have the grab bags. I do have the copper. I do have the wheat cents. All you got to do is speak up. There wasn't a limit on those. This is going to be a 10-roll original bank wrap lot of Shield cents. We've carried these before. We're going to start this at $10. I'm going to build this up and put it together. I'm going to have mixed Shield cents of all different years, mints, Philadelphia, Denver from 2010 all the way up to 2019. You get 10 rolls at $10. That's $1 a roll. These are all unsearched original bank wrapped rolls. Can't take any specific requests, but I will mix it up rather well. And if you buy more than one, I'll give it a shot. I'll see what I can do about mixing it up and giving you a lot of different dates. We're going to do this as just a flat offer at $10. Cent Hoarder will take 2. Sing Jay says they will join the program. Thank you. Don Harmon takes 2. That is very true. We're still discovering double dies in the shield years. Hang on a sec, Penny Parent. Coming to the rescue. There you go. Are these for scent hoarder or is that for grab bags? I think it is. I'll just move them up there. How's that sound? Okay, and then on the shield scent lots. So far we have scent hoarder for 2, Donald Harmon for 2. Now this 2 is $20, 20 rolls. Copper Kingdom, we need to hear from you, buddy. We need to hear from you in email. We need your YouTube name, your real name, and the email that you use for PayPal to pay your invoices. That way we know who you are and we can get you an invoice sent. Can't send you an invoice without knowing. That all we got going on? Nobody else wants any of the shield scents at a buck a roll? Buck a roll for original bank wrap rolls up to 9 years old. 2010. All the way up to date. That being said, I'll move on. That's it for that. Let me change one thing here. Here's something for you. We have roll reveals happening this week. Roll reveals we got coming up this week. The 1963D original bank wrap roll, I'll be doing that one tomorrow. Those coins are 75 cents a piece out of the original bank wrap roll, completely unsearched roll. You tell me how many you want. I bill you for them. And then I draw your name while I'm opening the roll. That determines which coin in the roll you get for the 75 cents you've paid. We have no idea what is on these coins. Double dies, repunch mint marks, all sorts of things come off 1963D. We also have 1946S. Same deal. You pay $9 per coin, $9 per slot, so we call it. You can get, like Jody says, the inverted mint mark. You can get the a mystical wolf takes one of the shield packages. You can get repunch mint marks. You can get the over mint mark, the S over D over mint mark. You can get the inverted mint mark. There's a few of the double dies that you can get in 1946S. 1946S is a die variety hunter's dream. It is a loaded year, and those rolls sell for well over $200 a piece. Okay, Mr. Daddle will take 5 of the 1963 D spots. Mystical Wolf will take one of the 1946S. Copper Kingdom says he sent the email. We'll have to see what happens. Get that email in here. What are you looking to buy, Mr. Copper Kingdom? Or Mr. or Mrs.? I don't like to assume. The The auction, for all intents and purposes, is finished now. Mr. Dowd will take 3 of the 1946 S spots. Copper Kingdom wanted 2 grab bags. Okay. And then Mr. Dowdle wants 5 of the 63s and 3 of the 46S. Mystical Wolf will take 1 of the 46S. We already have that in there. Levels of Madness wants 5 more of the 63D and 10 of the 46S. I appreciate that, sir. Copper Kingdom wants 5 of the 1963D. Let's go ahead and put Copper Kingdom in there. Just remember that in order to get billed, I'm going to have your email address sent to us through an email, so I can give you a PayPal bill. I'm only doing dates and mints here, folks, of coins that I know have a pretty good chance of pulling goodies. Yeah, I've got you, Donald Harmon. You've got 5 of the 46S, as I remember, and I don't know if you had any of the 63Ds, but yeah, it's $9 per coin for the 46S. We're getting close on the 63Ds. I'm looking at the list here, and if it is up to date, we've only got 6 spots left. And we're going to have to work on catching up to catching up to the crowd on the 63D. I mean, on the 46S. I'm trying to think and type at the same time and talk, and that doesn't work very well. Okay, Copper Kingdom will take 5 of the 1946S. Mystical Wolf will take 4 of the 63D spots. As if there's any left. I think there is, because I don't see anyone that I might have missed. I think we're good. Sing J takes 2, the 1946S spots. Steve Smith, the 1946S roll is an original bank wrapped roll. Yes, all of the coins are mint state. That's what the OBW part means. OBW is original bank wrapped, meaning that the roll is sealed. It's never been opened. Take a look at it here. I've got it inside of a nickel tube to protect it. But this is an original bank wrapped roll from 1946. San Francisco Mint. This is what we're going to open up. The coins have never been viewed, except perhaps the 2 end coins, and I've not really even looked at those except for condition, and their condition's very nice. They both have a little bit of toning on them, which helps show that the roll is original. But there it is in the plastic tube that I've been saving it in, just to be sure that it doesn't get damaged. Yes, sir, Mr. Harmon, I will bill you. Steve Smith will take 1 of the 1946S spots. OBW is gangster. Let's get this over here so I can actually talk into it. There we go. Right, and it appears. What happened here? Any parent, there's 2 rows have the 63D that appear that they should have the 46S. Kind of wondering what happened. That might be my fault. No, that wasn't. I don't know what happened. Let me check here. I'm showing 42 of them. I don't have 42 left. All right, folks, we'll get this straightened out soon enough. I'll get everybody billed properly. Looking at the comments now to see, I've got 2 large monitors here. That's why I'm looking so far away from the camera. Sing J, I'll make that happen. Can we put that in the notes for Sing J's grab bag to get 2 penny tubes in there? And what I'll do is I'll do something for you. I'll put something together. You'll end up with 2 penny tubes. What day for each roll? Levels of Madness. I will be doing the OBW10, which is 1963D. Let me go ahead and schedule that for tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to check and see if I've got this. Okay. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then the 1946S roll, I will do that Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Let's do 6 p.m. Eastern. How's that sound, everybody? 1963D tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Pacific. And the 1946S roll I will do Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's 5 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Pacific. I could be confusing, but I know what the 10-4 means. I could say that, no, it's 10-9. Tomorrow's 10-9. Tomorrow's 10-9. Thursday is my son's birthday, and Friday is 10-11. My son Michael was born 10-10-1996. On 10-10-10, on his 14th birthday, he had a bunch of guys come over and spend the night, and they played video games all night long. And at 10:10 in the morning, 10 seconds, I had them lined up in the backyard and did a photo. Big photo op of the whole group of 14-year-old kids and little signs in their hands. And they were holding signs that were about the size of a piece of notebook paper. And they said, it's 10-10-10 at 10-10 and 10. And I had them holding an atomic clock. And the atomic clock had the hours, minutes, and seconds. And at 10-10-10, I snapped the shot of them. That was really cool. Levels of Madness wants an item set 1960 from the website. I will go ahead and do that, Penny. Don't worry about it. On a different sheet. But I know what you want one of the 1960 large and small date sets, right? I'll get that added. Yes, sir, Bulldog. Sorry, I didn't know that you were going to be hanging out. I would have come and got you. I can do a little recap for you on the things that. Let's do a little recap on the things that didn't sell. How about that? Let's see. Let me go back over to slideshow. And I will hit the items that didn't sell. This is the first item that did not sell. Posters and t-shirts we still don't have. Not yet. We're working on that. Trust me. Trust me, we're working on it. This is the first item that did not sell. It's a 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent. I was asking $14 for it. The next item that we have some left are the 10 rolls of wheat cents at $15, and this is a mix of all years of wheat cents. Then we had a 1981 Type 2 proof set, where the only Type 1 coin in the entire set is the dime. The rest of the coins are all Type 2 Clear S, including the dollar and the cent. But the cent has a booger on it, and the dollar has haze on it. I'm only asking $65 for the whole set. Then we had a 1924D in roughly fine condition. It has a scratch running across the front of it in the nose. We're only asking $16 for. And the next item that we had available was this 50 copper cents. Goes back months in the past to another auction lot that we had back in July, where I'm offering 50 copper Lincoln cents in rolls, 8 package or 10 package for $8. It's 80 cents a roll. Buy as many of these as you want. Don't buy them for numismatic value. Buy them for the fact that they are made of copper, because these are not a numismatic value item. And then what came next? Chicken or the egg? The $20 value for $10. Actually, we ran. What happened there? We ran this 1998S Close AM proof cent. Hidden numismatist bought it. That's a rarity right there. Anyhow, we got $20 value for $10. The grab bag mixtures. I have a few of those left if you want any of those. And then we have the 10 lot of original bank wrapped shield cents, mixed dates, mixed issues. And those are $10. $10 this time around. The 63D roll spots I think are sold out. 46S, I would be uncomfortable with selling any of them until I could tell you exactly how many I really do have left, because I think I messed up my paperwork. Let me go back and check and see what I've got. See, 30 taken there. 22 taken there. That's what's left. We have, 7 spots left in the 46S roll. We have 2 spots left in the 1963D roll. We can check that again to be sure. Don't want to oversell the spots. Yeah, we have 2 spots left in the 63D roll. We've got 7 spots left in the 46S roll. And that's what we've got. So other than being able to bid on the items that actually did sell, you haven't missed anything because I just showed it all to you. Mystical Wolf will take one more 1946, please. You got it. I'll get that added. We were in a race. A flash half roll reveal? You mean like $half or half of a Lincoln cent roll? I don't have a half roll. Those half rolls are so uncommon. I had one time. It's the 46D roll. I don't have any half rolls right now. I've had I think I may have a 58D roll around here somewhere. But I tell you what, even 25 coins, to do 25 coins right now would take almost an hour, and I don't think I'm going to be around another hour today. Today has been a rough day. So we have 20,000 plus images on Coppercoins now. We're doing roll reveals regularly now. I do have an announcement about the roll reveals for the people who are around. We had we had 1, 2, 3 new listings in the 49D roll. One of the new listings was an RPM and a double die. And we also had some existing listing coins in there. Grand total was 21 die variety coins were in that roll of 50 coins. And the 1958D roll that was done just a few days back had 9, 10, 11, 13, 15. Got to be more than that. Somewhere over 16 die varieties in that roll, of which, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3 of them. 3 of them were brand new dies. And another 2 had already been reported. Of course, Mystical Wolf equals Dana. I didn't want to say that, but only to protect the innocent and the guilty. Jody, if you want to do those early Memorial Casino wrapped half rolls, you let me know, and we can talk about them. Mr. Dowdle, I do have a package headed towards you right now. And if you're going to go on that program, I believe you are going to go on that program. I'll be holding them till the end of the month. Yeah, you. Yeah, Jody, I'd like to talk to you about those. Anytime that we have an opportunity to open original rolls for people, I'd like to have that opportunity to do that. Original rolls are not any easier to find than they were yesterday, that's for sure. We might as well call it done for the night. We're finished, so now we're just talking. So everyone who was in attendance for the auction and has to get on and do other things, I definitely appreciate it. I thank you very much for your attendance. Another thing is, I want you to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for the notifications. And anyone that you know who could be interested, I'd like for you to bring them in too, because we currently have 989 subscribers. We are 11 subscribers off of 1,000. I would love to see 1,000 this week. That would be really awesome. And I can only do it with your help. And I appreciate everything that you've done for me so far. I'm doing my level best to make sure that this is a great place to come for information, education, and for your collection. Dell's Treasure is going to take 5 of the 1946 S spots. One, two, three, four, five, six. That would leave only one. Pi r square, coins are round. Hidden, you've been sniffing glue again. Trying to keep him away from the glue. My favorite place to be, too. James will take it. I take it you mean the last 1946 S spot? Exhausted and mentally shot. Got it. Okay, Bulldog, you may be late on the 46S spots, but we can get you the 2 spots on the 63D, and that'll close that roll. We may be late on that. I'm not sure. Let me put James down for one more of the 43 or 46S spots, and Bulldog. Now I'm typing. That's why I'm being really quiet. Bulldog's going to take 2 63Ds, and he's going to take 3 spots on the 46S. That leaves us a grand total of 2 spots on the 46S, and that's it. Dog also wants 2 of the grab bags. I'll get him in there for those. Okay. Bulldog, I got you in there for everything you ordered. 2 of the shield scent mixtures. That's a heck of a deal. I was selling this for 15. I'm going to have to go back up eventually, but right now, I'm feeling generous. Offering them at $10 that's $1 a roll. Stephen Dallas wants to be on the $20 shipping program. Actually, I think I've got it set up. Mr. Dowdle, you've got your 4 spots. Yeah, 3 that you bought earlier, and then you got 1 more. And I've still got 3 for Mr. Bulldog. So nobody has to give anything up. Wild Bill will take the 2 remaining ones. Okay, I'll get you in there, Wild Bill. If anything should happen and I find that I have messed things up, I will retract from the end of the list. So let's say that I messed up and I gave 2 spots away too many. Wild Bill, I'll let you know, and I won't charge you for them. That way you won't have to worry about being. You won't have to worry about me having to credit you for them. I think we're all taken up on these. 63D and the 46S. For next week, I believe I have a 1950D roll. I have another 1960D roll. And I will have a 1961D roll for next week. That'll come up next week. Okay. Dell, you're gonna have to register with us, buddy. I didn't notice that. Dell's I may know Dell's treasure. Dell, do I know you? I have a feeling I know who Dell is. I know a guy who goes by Dell's Treasures in Florida. Appreciate it, Jody. Thank you for your help. No, not personally. Okay. There's somebody who goes by Dell's Treasures in Brandon, Florida. Runs a coin shop in Brandon, Florida, and I know him pretty well. But he's not an online person, which would surprise me to find him on here. Okay, we do have Dell's information now, but unfortunately, Dell, all of the spots in the 46S were sold before I received your email. But we will get you in next time we have a roll available. We do have 1950D for next week. We do have 1961D for next week. And we will have another 1960D next week. We may even have a mystery roll next week. Not sure yet. Okay, sorry we didn't get you in there on time, Dell. We're kind of sticklers about having to be registered before. We've had people come in before and say, oh, yeah, we'll register with you at the end of the show. And then they would bid up all kinds of stuff and leave. We'd never get their information. They'd never show up again. We'd never know who it was. So we need to be registered in prior to us being able to give you any spots in any of the rolls. All right, folks. I appreciate everything everyone's done. I appreciate your attendance this evening. If you have any questions, you can email any of us at coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. If you have any personal questions, especially for me, I can answer you at cd@coppercoins.com. We are on Facebook. You go to facebook.com/ and then spell out coppercoins.com, DOTCOM, or you can just search for Coppercoins and our page will come up. Also, right here on the YouTube channel that you have found, make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, smash notifications. We'll be able to give you notifications in our upcoming videos, and we will have many. I am working on my schedule right now, trying to get proper time management to be able to build more videos each week, put together an auction, do the roll reveals, attribute the coins that come out of the roll reveals, get the postage together, get the shipping together, get everything moved out, and then pay attention to my football games and my dog and my wife. Kind of, well, she would say it's in that order. But I appreciate it, folks. Thank you for coming by. And I'm going to check out. See you next week. Next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. That's on the, what would it be? 15th? 17th? 16th? I can't add. Let me look at my calendar. It's going to be on the 15th. The 15th of October, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. Be right here. We'll do the same thing all over again. And I appreciate it. You guys have a great night.